Okay, let's do this. Hello and welcome, beautifuls, wise ones from the Moon Wisdom Group, June 2012, and also fans of Angels by the Sea. Just had this brilliant idea that I wanted to share with you what's happening with the planets, with the stars, with the moon this week. So, looking at doing this every week, just so you can tune in, scroll forward or backwards to any day that's particularly bothersome or of interest to you, and see for yourself what's going on with the moon and whether you're feeling it, whether it's relevant to you in your life at the moment. At the end of this short weekly summary, I'll also be sharing with you a message from the angels that I received last night, which I think can really give you comfort if your path feels out of balance at the moment. So to begin, this is Sunday the 22nd of July, and this forecast is for the week beginning the 23rd of July 2012. Right now we can feel completely stuck because over half our planets are in retrograde. So unless you've got a very special astrology chart, you're one of the lucky few who aren't experiencing major tumultuous activity in at least one area of your life. We've got Mercury in retrograde till August 8, Mars in retrograde, and Pluto in retrograde. So our big life themes and also the world around us is being shaken up. And that's a little bit of a background. The moon this week is waxing, so it's growing. It's growing from the full moon, from the new moon of last Thursday to the full moon, which is going to be on the 1st of August. A very beautiful thing this week happens. It's actually today. The sun has entered Leo. So we've moved out of Cancer, which is the really motherly, protective energy, and we've moved into Leo, which is all about celebration and drama and playfulness, which is a brilliant thing when you think that the Olympics are beginning, summer school holidays are beginning here in the UK and probably in other places around the world as well. So it's a really nice time to capitalize or really take advantage of that energy if you want to, launch something. This is a very auspicious time. If you want to step out with a new haircut, with a new flamboyance or style, redecorate the home in bright colours, these are all very positive actions at this time. So as we see it on Monday, the moon enters Libra. Libra favours all things to do with justice, and as the moon is waxing, it's a good idea to, you can present contracts even though contracts aren't auspicious to be signed while Mercury is in retrograde, but it's a good idea for sorting things out. You can heal arguments, feeling very fair, very just, and this is what the moon is favourable to. Until Wednesday, when the moon enters Scorpio, and as we know, the moon in Scorpio is a very powerful time. It's the single best time to gather healing herbs. It's a wonderful day to go to the farmers' markets to gather lots of fresh vegetables, to bring fresh foods into the home that you're going to prepare, to have a really delicious smoothie full of healing energy and greens. And really making sure that we take into our bodies, because our bodies are in the absorption phase of the waxing moon, anything that's very healing, very healthy during the time of the Scorpio moon. So that's between Wednesday and Friday. It's also a very good time for us to rub on our body anything that we need absorbed for good health. The first quarter moon occurs on Thursday. As you know, this is a point in the moon cycle where we can feel that crisis energy. It's like, oh my goodness, got to get something done right now. It's not moving fast enough. So whatever new intention you began last Thursday at the new moon, last Wednesday, Thursday at the new moon, this Thursday, it's just like, it's not happening fast enough. What can I do? Pushing the energy. You really want to push the energy because it's like a crisis, a pressure point. remembering that the first quarter moon, our mantra is to grow our good. We need to really calm ourselves down. I mean, the Scorpio healing psychic ability moon is not as highly pressured as something if it was we're in the time of Leo, so if it was another fire moon, we could be really feeling that crisis energy. Instead, this is very good advice I can give you, because you can tap the healing, deeply meditative energy of the Scorpio moon to just go, it's going to be okay. Grow my good. The work is already done. Everything's happening as it's meant to. So we get to enjoy that lovely Scorpio moon until Friday, when the moon enters Sagittarius. Oh, I beg your pardon. On Saturday, the moon enters Sagittarius. Now, this is really fun because this is the first waxing Sagittarian fire energy moon and a fire energy sun. It's time for Leo, moon in Sagittarius. It's a great day for a party. Really, really fun. Good time for romance. Good time for meeting new people. Good time for jokes and laughter. Getting together. Just really good positive energy. So all of that is happening on Saturday. Outgoing party vibes. So perhaps early in this week you can plan a lovely get together next weekend. And that's a short summary of the moon through the signs this week. Now I'd just like to pass on some special information that the angels gave me last night. And this is to do with a mantra that I've held close for a few years. It's called Bloom Where You're Planted. And this bloom where you're planted, really, the angels told me that even I had interpreted it wrong in my life. We all need a coach, an intuitive guide to say, is that what the angels really meant? Is that what the message I'm receiving is really about? And it's often very good to have somebody by your side or in your life that you can actually go, what do you think of that? And especially if they've got a little bit of extra spiritual knowledge, you'll be really, really surprised at how helpful that can be in your life. So that's my offer as Samantha Honey-Pollock. I'm an intuitive coach, I'm an angel guide, and I'm very happy to work with you towards interpreting the messages you're receiving off spirit. So I was lucky enough to have an angel visitation last night, and they said to me, this bloom where you're planted, it's not just about making the best of where you are, which I always thought it was. It's about being you where you are. We can't hide our gifts just because we're in a different place that we don't think doesn't appreciate them. It's our responsibility, and in fact, it's the access to our divine pleasure when we step into our gifts and just shine wherever we are. You may look around you now and think that people won't appreciate what you have to offer, but you will be surprised, very surprised. This is what the angels showed me very clearly last night. You will be surprised when you step into the energy of completely who you are and shine. So that shining energy, that whole confidence is what we're working up to for next week at the full moon. So just this week, as we continue on the journey from the very beginnings to waking up our bodies to discovering what it is this month that we can make happen, just growing more and more, really understanding where we're going, really moving along to getting what we want, gathering the messages on the way, weaving them all together so we can step into full moon illumination next week. I'm so happy to help you on this path. Please feel free to message me anytime. My website is samanthahoney.com, and there's lots of places you can add a comment, post a question, or get in touch with me. I'm lucky enough to be going on a journey myself this week. First to London, then on to the south of France. It's a special angel trail. I'm after some very special energy, which I found a few years ago, and I believe that I can find it again. So that's just a little update from me. I hope you found this information valuable. And please leave your feedback. Tell me how it's working for you. Tell me whether you feel the moon's movement and whether they resonate. I'd love to know. Love and blessings to you this week.